Hello, gorgeous. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gigi. Today we're going to make an aquarium set for Valentine's Day. I love aquarium nails, and now that I've gotten a little bit better at making them, they're just so much fun. So let's just do a quick tutorial of the process. There are people out there that do them even better than I do, and everybody's got their own techniques. This is mine. I know I'm running super late today, but I made a couple of mistakes. Wow. Sorry, my S's are a little, excuse me, a little whistly, but I made a couple of mistakes and, you had to fix them. It took a lot of time. I didn't finish the set until late. And so I actually did the whole edit today. And there you go. That's why I'm late. That's why I'm late. But thank you so much for understanding, because I know you guys are the best that watch any videos anywhere. All right. And that 20% of you that are watching to the end, you guys have my whole heart. Thank you. If you're not watching all the way to the end, why not? Let me know in the comment section. Maybe it's something I can work on. All right. So we're just putting down the first coat of a couple of coats that we're going to use to fill up these hearts. And then, of course, at the end, I will add a little bit of builder gel just to make sure that they're strong enough to stand on the nail, especially when you have these larger guys. My allergies have been out of control for like 2 weeks. Spring is springing here in the desert. We did not get very cold this year. It's already in the 70s every day. And so everything is growing. My nose and my throat and my breathing, all of it have been out of whack. So sorry for the graveliness and any throat clearing that you may hear. I apologize. So anyway, we're going to put down the color. I am going to fill them with builder gel because especially the larger ones, for me, okay, this is my opinion and my experience, and whatever experience you have is just as valid. Okay. But in my experience, just filling them with the gel polish, they're not strong enough. So I like to put builder gel in there just for the strength of it all. And it works for me. So there you go. So I'm going to do what you just saw me do a couple of times with this, with these charms, but I'm only going to show you this one go round just to make the editing a little easier for myself today, because I am running late. And also just, to keep you guys entertained, right? You don't want to see me do the same exact thing over and over. I'm sure you don't, right? I don't enjoy that in videos. So if you're like me and you don't require reiteration, then this is the video for you. All right, so I'm just going to try to make sure with my little brush there that all the sides are completely covered in gel, but that's part of what the second coat is for, or third even if you need it, because the gel doesn't really want to stick to these silicone forms, at least not this particular brand, which is Laza or Laza, Laza on Amazon. So I like to come in with a couple coats to make sure there's no gaps in color. So now we're going to come in and color the back of our tank. That's what we're creating with this, is just the back side of the tank that's going to hold the oil. Now I am ombreing this in a vertical ombre between red and pink. I'm going to say don't bother. You don't see it in the end anyway. It doesn't really read in the end. Everything about this set looks pink, except for the few red hearts that are on the set, which is the perfect accent to the pink set. So I would just do it all pink. It ended up being a wasted effort in my mind. If you really, really like it, go ahead and do it, of course. But for me, I would not do it again, at least not with colors that are this close to each other. Even though as you see it now, they don't seem that close. Once you get the oil in there and the glitter going back and forth, it doesn't show up. Even from the backside, I don't really notice it. So just wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it again. Maybe with some other colors though. We're gonna try some more aquariums this year. Now I'm just doing what I told you, which is filling the backsides with the builder gel and then curing it again. With every layer you need to cure, of course. Now I'm just cutting off the edge so that it's completely straight for the nails, and which is something I learned the hard way. You don't want to have to try to file that, right? So now I'm going to add some non-wipe top coat so the inside of our tank doesn't have a sticky layer. And so that's what we're going to press our nails down into. We're going to put them on and press them into the top coat so that they stick to the top coat. And when you pull them up, you have a beautiful tank that does not have a sticky layer inside. You do get a tiny bit of a sticky layer on the bottom and the top when you seal the tank, but I don't know how to not get one. If you have a tip, let me know. So now we are coming in, lining up the line that we made from measuring our finger, right, with the edge of the back of the tank. And then we will pop that into the lamp. And that should give us a nice adhesion, although we do have another step that we're going to take to ensure that, which I think of as my insurance policy for an aquarium nail. It's real easy to have a crack and not realize it. So the next step that we're going to do on those is really going to ensure that we don't have any problems with leakage. And especially if you're going to wear the nails, you don't want oil leaking everywhere. That would get really old. And then if the oil leaks out, wah, wah, wah. So now trim your nails out, getting as close as you can, but don't worry about it because we are going to file. I went out of frame, so you're not going to see me doing any more trimming. Sorry about that. So now we're going to seal the bottom. A lot of people like to seal the top and put things in through the bottom. That would probably work with square nails better, but I like coffin. So I seal the bottom and fill from the top. That's really going to depend on your shape and your preference. It's probably easier to seal the top and then fill it from the bottom. But with coffin nails, it's more hard because anything you want to put on there, or in there rather, has to fit at that really skinny bottom. So for me, I just prefer doing it the opposite way. So now here's my insurance policy. Once you get everything filed the way you want it and you clean it off with some alcohol, come in with your base coat and do the back. Do really, really, really hit those seams, and then base coat along the top as well. And that's going to give you a nice base coat first for your gel polish, of course, but also that insurance of having that full coat of builder gel completely encasing your nail is going to ensure that you do not get any leaking. Since I started doing it this way, I have not had any leaking in any of my aquarium nails. And you guys know I keep all my nails. So if there was any leaking, that box that all the old nails are in would be an oily mess, and it's not. So base coat, base coat, base coat, base coat. And even when you fill the top or seal the top after you fill the nail, base coat that as well, just to make sure that you are not getting any problems with leaking. There you go. Now on this particular one, I decided instead of doing an ombre like I normally do, we would outline the tank in a big rectangle. I don't know Actually, I did see somebody. I was going to say, I don't know where I saw that before, but actually, it was a black aquarium set. I'm sure of it. And I saw long hair, wow, long hair, pretty nails, Evie do it. And she was actually inspired by somebody else. So I need to go back and check out that set because I feel like maybe now that my aquarium skills are a little more complete, that maybe I could take that set on. And I think they might have been stilettos. Okay, so a couple of sets ago when I did the, while I work on this, a couple of sets ago, I did a mix match set and I used some new tips. Guys, I hate those tips. They're AKA unicorn. I will link the video up above so that you can see them. I don't have time today to make a picture and put it in set and all of that, but I got them on Amazon. Guys, I hate those. They're the worst. I overfilled that a bit, so I just poured some of it out. And it got a little, glitter has got a, like a staticky thing sometimes, and it's stuck to the sides there. So I'm just cleaning it up with some alcohol. So I bought some new tips from Macart, I want to say. They look like they're going to be really nice. I can't wait to show them to you guys. But the point was, don't buy those. AKA unicorn, do not buy those. I'm going to review them on Amazon because honestly, people should be warned. They are awful. That it shouldn't be allowed to make something that bad. So after filling in the glitters, I'm going to go ahead and use some polygel to seal the top of our tank. I'm just going to, guys, I'm so sorry. Telling you my allergies are out of control. And this is with Zyrtec, okay? This is all bleed through the Zyrtec. I don't know what to say. So after putting in the glitter, and we have white glitter that has a pink green sort of shift, and then a pink glitter. My biggest problem with the aquarium nails now is the way that a lot of times the glitter will stick in the bottom of the nail, which 100% is going on now. It's not as bad, and you can tap it a little and make it fall, but not completely. Some of the glitter really likes to stay at the bottom. I think the oil and the glitter in this case mixed a little to almost cement together. I don't know, but we still have a lot of glitter and a lot of movement. So I'm not super, super upset about it, but I'm not sure how to keep that from happening. So any tricks or tips you guys have, let me know. But I want to make some 3D charms and start sticking them in. And honestly, I should have put some hearts in here, but I was in a hurry and I just breezed right by it. But we're going to play more because this aquarium nail thing it's a trend I am in love with, just in love with it. So we are outlining our tank window. There you go, a tank window with these beautiful little pink to clear sort of shifting gems, which have a name, and it's Peony, I want to say. And I got them, they're Glam Glass, and they're by, I'll have to look it up. I'll put it down in the description. They are by a place that I ordered them from. And I really like them. I got several different sizes and colors from that collection when I ordered them, and they're so nice. I've used the gold ones on here. They're called King Tut, and there's some other pink ones called Aurora, and some pure white ones. So I know you've seen them all on the channel before, and I'll be sure to link them down. P something Creations, I think. Anyway, you'll see. You'll see. So now we're just dotting on a little bit of our Macart gem juice, and which is what we use for the other gems as well, gems and charms. And I'm just going to stud the other two nails that aren't aquariums just because I thought it looked cute, and it's pink on pink. And this whole set is very pink, and I'm not upset about it. I really, really love how this came out. Now, given another chance at these two studded nails, I would do them different. I would just completely put a thin coat of the gem juice on the whole nail, then top coat it, that without curing, and then stick the gems in and cure them. I've seen other people do that. I didn't think of that technique, but that's what I should have done because the top coat was a nightmare. Don't forget to top coat your gems, either with shiny top coat or matte top coat. Looks really pretty as well, especially when you do white things. Oh God. We're going to do a Mother's Day set this year that's like tea party inspired with some of the things we have on the molds that we just got. Oh, I really can't wait for that set. It's going to be so fun. Maybe we should do a tea inspired aquarium set too, like one or two of the nails like have something in them. Anyway, guys, this is our set. Look at that glitter moving inside there. The charms, gorgeous. Gems, gorgeous. I wish I could remember. Oh, Maris. It's Maris DIY on MERIS DIY. The bigger gems and the gems I used a couple sets ago. Those all came off TikTok from Maris DIY. I love them. They're gorgeous, gorgeous gems. But guys, this is the set. Here they are in motion. And while you check them out, let me thank you so much for coming by today. I really do appreciate you. I love spending time with you. If you're still here, give me your favorite color heart in the comments so I know you were here. We are going to see you in the next video when I do my other hand because it desperately needs to happen. And until then, you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Bye-bye.